Can you beat Pokemon Black with only Snivy? Of the three Unova starters, Snivy is easily the worst at competitive battling. It has a measly base 45 attack and special attack, base 55 in both defenses, and a base 63 speed, which is its highest stat. Today, I'm going to be taking on the challenge of going through the entire game of Pokemon Black by only using a Snivy. We're not going to be allowed to evolve him into Servine or Superior. It's going to stay at his first stage for the entire game. Alright, let's review the rules. First things first, I can only use Snivy in battle, obviously. Second, I can catch other Pokemon to use as HM slaves, but I can't use them in battle. Third, no glitches, obviously. And last but not least, I'm only limited to one item per battle. That could be between a potion, ether, a PP up, it could be whatever. Like, it could be any item, it could be a berry, doesn't matter, status healer. One item per battle, that's all I get. Now that you all know the rules of this challenge, drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. And wish me luck. Here is Pokemon Black with only a Snivy. So we start off our adventure just like any other game. We listen to the Juniper rant on about our life story, give ourselves a name, choose our starter, Oshawott. Just kidding, obviously Snivy, and went ahead and clapped both of our rivals, Sharon and Bianca. Professor Juniper then proceeds to tell us her life story yet again, and we go ahead and give our Snivy the nickname Lettuce. And we go on to Route 1 and learn how to catch a Pokemon by Professor Juniper, of course. I actually went ahead and caught a Petra as a HM slave, and we went on to go to a Cumula town and learn how to use a Pokemon Center. Listen to Gets' rant on about Pokemon Liberation, destroyed and in a battle first try, and moved on to Route 2. We make our way to Route 2, steamrolling through all the trainers including Bianca. At Strident City we beat Sharon once again and head on to take the gym. It was pretty easy. Since we chose Snivy, it meant we had to take on Chili, the fire gym leader. Obviously we're at a disadvantage here. He starts off with a level 12 Lillipup, which is pretty easy to take out, but his ace is a level 14 Pansear, which can damage us terribly with his Incinerate. It actually went really easy. I gave an Oranberry to Snivy in case we took too much damage, and against the Lillipup, we set up 4 growths. The Lillipup did damage us quite a bit, but thanks to the Oranberry I gave to Lettuce, we were able to survive at 30 HP and take out the Lillipup in one shot. Then comes Pansear, the ace. He actually outsped my Snivy, which is pretty surprising since it's the fastest of the 3 starters. He goes for Incinerate and brings me down to 16 HP. Because I already used my berry, I decided to go for a potion and heal up back to 36 health. He goes for another Incinerate and this time gets a low roll and we're at 26 HP. He used his final Incinerate and brought us down to 12 HP as we finished him off with a tackle, earning us the first of 8 badges here in this challenge. Quick update on Lettuce, he's currently at level 15 with moves Tackle, Growth, Vine Whip, and Wrap. We took care of some boring Team Plasma grunts and our next stop was Nakreen City. I took on as many trainers as possible to get as high a level as we could since I knew this gym would be one of the hardest we had to face. Lenora is a level 18 Herdier and a level 20 Watchog. The problem here is Watchog has a move called Retaliate, dealing double the damage if its previous team member was KO'd, meaning every time we had to fight the Watchog, it had a base 140 damage stab Retaliate against us. But first comes the battle with N, where it went pretty easy, nothing really to report there, just an easy win. But then came the gym, and that's when things got really bad. I tried once just for fun and got absolutely pummeled. Even holding an Oranberry didn't do anything. So it was clear I had to grind. During this grinding session, I actually lost to a random trainer's Roggenrola, which is pretty stupid since I have a 4 times advantage against it, but not a big deal. We defeated it second try, and came back to take on the gym once again at level 25 after about half an hour of grinding. And that didn't go so well. I came back and tried yet another time. This time we came so close, the Watchog barely survived with 1 HP, which meant I had to try a few more times. On about the 6th attempt, with 3 growths set up at level 26 holding a berry, we managed to defeat Lenora without taking any damage. Surprising how after all those failed attempts we managed to take out the gym without taking any damage. With that out of the way, we had another boring Team Plasma arc to take care of and a lot of trainers to fight, which brought us up to a pretty high level by the time we got to Castelia City. We also managed to learn the move Leaf Blade, which is a base 90 stab physical grass type move. We're probably going to be using this for the rest of the game, so it's pretty handy to have right now. And with that, we arrived at Castelia City. Now it's time to take on the third gym. Well, after we take care of some more Team Plasma stuff, of course. After that, we head into the building and fight all the trainers in order to get the experience share, an item that we're all familiar with, helps a lot with grinding. So we beat about 100 trainers, and at last we get the experience share, making our life much easier. After getting the XP share, Lettuce was around level 30 with pretty solid moves. After we beat Team Plasma though, he learned the move Coil at level 31, which is a move that raises the user's attack, defense, and accuracy, which could be extremely useful since we're going to be going up against Pokemon like Leavanny with hard-hitting Leaf Blades. Soon after that, it was time to take on Gym Leader Berg and his Bug-type Pokemon. I really overestimated this gym. I went in thinking I would lose at least a few times, but I actually ended up winning first try, and pretty easily too. Against his Whirlipede, we managed to set up 5 coils in a row without getting killed. We used up our first and only healing item of the battle and ended up one-shotting all of his Pokemon, except for the Leavanny. It lived on 1 health and got healed up. It lived on 1 health again and got healed up again. But in the end, we got a high roll and finished it off, earning ourselves the 3rd badge here in this challenge. Next was yet another rival battle with Bianca and Sharon, which both went easily, which actually surprised me since Sharon has a Pignite that can deal super effective damage on us. During the fights in the desert with all the trainers, Snivy tried to learn the move Giga Drain, a base 75 special attacking move, but I decided to give up on it. We have the move Leaf Blade right now, which deals 90 base damage and it's physical, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be sticking with these same moves for the rest of the game. We finally made it to Nimbasa City and got ourselves a bike. Anyways, now that we're back at Nimbasa, let's go ahead and head to the gym. Bianca, you piece of... After our date with N, it was now time to fight him. I was pretty worried going into this fight since he has a Sigilyph with the super effective air cutter, but it actually went really easy. We went with our regular strategy of setting up 5 coils on the first Pokemon and proceeded to finish off the rest of his team in 1 shot. At this point in the run, it was getting really hard to level up. Eliza was going to be hard. Like really hard. Both her Emolgas have the move Aerial Ace, a super effective base 60 move that never misses no matter what. Aside from that, her Zebstrika has the super effective Flame Charge, which not only deals 50 base damage to us, but also increases her speed every time she uses the move. This was going to be really hard. Except it wasn't. You all probably know the strategy by now, but if you don't, we use 5 coils yet again, and we're at plus 5 attack and defense, which means we're basically invincible at this point. I definitely overestimated the Aerial Ace since it barely did any damage to us, but Coil is an awesome move because not only does it increase our attack by 1 stage, it also increases our defense and our accuracy, which means our chances of missing the move Slam were very slim. And with that, we KO'd the rest of our team in 1 shot, earning ourselves the 4th badge here in this challenge. We beat Sharon, made our way to Driftvale City, and easily took care of the cold storage. Time for gym number 5, and this gym is going to be super easy since we have a type advantage with Snivy. We easily took care of it with no problem. His first Pokemon was a Crocorock, which swaggered me. We took him out easily, but against the Excadrill we hit ourselves for a lot of damage. On the second try we managed to take it out, and last but not least, the Palpitoad was an easy 1-shot. That was probably going to be one of the easiest gyms in this challenge, especially considering the next 3 gyms have a type advantage against us. Okay guys, so since this challenge took forever to film, I'm deciding to split it into two different parts. This is going to be the first part where we finish the first 5 gyms, and the second part, which will be out sometime next week, will be me taking care of the last 3 gyms, the Elite 4 and the Champion. So if you guys like this challenge, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I know I have like no subscribers, but if you want me to be motivated and you want me to upload the second part of this challenge, please subscribe to the channel, and it will be out sometime next week, so stay tuned.